Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of the Livin Life Podcast, episode number 25. 25. Can you believe that, Jerre? 25. Now today, Jerre doesn't feel all that well. So, sorry, baby. But like she said, we got to be consistent. And so she'll chug along, right? You're like, I'll do it. I'll do it for the people that watch. So, give a round of applause for Jerre for sticking it through. All right. So, we got a good little show for you guys. A lot of sad news, but we're going to laugh at the end. So, we're going to make people laugh. Right? So yeah, how was your day?
It was good. I had a day off today.
Nice day off. Lucky.
Mm-hmm.
Unlike me, I had to work today, but it went by pretty fast. Got to leave, 30 minutes early, which is pretty good. So, yeah, nice little day. And you got coffee. Right now, if you guys don't know, if you go to 7-Eleven, if you have the app, the rewards app, you can buy any size coffee for $1. So you can even get the triple or the double X coffee for $1, which is a good, very good deal. We certainly took advantage of this. Yeah, anything else, Dad? No? Let's just get into it.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's get into it. All right, so, wrong window. Sorry, guys. All right, so first things first. Now, if you guys didn't know, in New York, there was a banana that was taped to a wall, and it was considered an art piece. So, I don't know who or what thought that this was worth a substantial amount of money. By substantial, I mean an executive's pay in 1 year at $120,000. So I don't know who thought of this. This was an art installation, but anyways, here it is. And it's that banana right there. That costs $120,000. And then on top of that, the guy that bought it, took it off the wall, untaped it, and he ate the banana. Flexing his money, I guess. But that's so stupid. How is that considered art? Do you consider that art? I mean, anybody can tape a banana on the wall, but why would you do it anyway? Doesn't look appealing.
That's just what artists do.
Yeah, but that's
like they turn weird, not weird, but like the way that they look at things. Like you would never think of scotch taping a banana to a wall, right?
No, but
exactly.
Who does?
Well, that artist.
That is not art, though. It's just something.
I mean,
on the
like
wall.
just like Andy Warhol. Like, why would you change the color of the Campbell's logo? Who would ever think about doing that? Nobody would think about doing that except for the artist.
Yeah.
So that's just.
But see, there's something different about that. It's like you're taking something that everybody loves and you're making an art piece. This is just a fruit taped to a wall.
Everybody loves bananas.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter. It's a freaking 60-cent banana with less than a penny's worth of tape on the wall. Like Armin can do that. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like Armin probably has taped a banana to a wall. And that is his gonna be worth 120 grand? No, of course not. But yeah, that is the banana, guys. See, that's the guy. He bought it. See? He bought it and then he's eating it. $120,000 down the drain.
I wonder if it tasted worth the money.
Tasted like ass banana. That's what
It was already starting to get overripe.
yeah. Oh. Stupid. And everybody's just recording him like a freaking... Like they're in awe.
That's what he wants, though.
So stupid.
That's why he did it. See?
My name is Dumbass. So let us know, guys. Let us know in the comments. Would you buy an art piece of a banana taped to a wall? See, at least Banksy, you know, the artist Banksy, at least his stuff is actual art. Just like how that girl with the hole in the balloon that he shredded. Even though he shredded the girl in the balloon using, you know, shredding the art piece, that's still worth tons of money because he took his time to design a contraption and he did the art, and then during the auction it just tore to shreds. So in doing that action, that piece even became even more expensive than what it was before.
I forgot. Were they able to fix it?
Well, you don't want to fix it. That's something you don't want to fix. That's something that you just hold it together and that's it. And you
That's what I'm saying. Like, were they able to put it together?
I don't know. I'm not sure. I don't think they did. I wouldn't want to. That piece is worth. It's priceless. So it's just crazy to me that, and this guy ate the banana. It doesn't make it worth any. It makes it worth even less than what it was. Now it's just trash. You know what I mean?
He's probably gonna stick the peel on the wall with the.
God. Ah, man. All right. Moving on. So YouTube has released a new Rewind. And if you guys didn't know, last year's Rewind, 2018 Rewind, was the least liked video in YouTube. It was the most disliked video on YouTube. YouTube created the worst liked video in YouTube. If that makes any sense. So now this year they said they would redeem themselves. But I don't think they did. I think they kind of went half-ass at it. They kind of just busted, copied everything that was on their website, added some music from these artists, famous artists, and they just kind of said, there it is. So they didn't pay anybody. They didn't ask people to volunteer. They just kind of just took everything online and made a little video. So that's what we're going to watch real quick. And then we're going to pause and talk about it for a second. So, first of all, that K-pop thing from last year, that was really stupid. Especially with Casey Neistat on there. K-pop! Even he was like, why did I do that? You know what I mean? Mm. He was just like, why? Why did I do that? So here we go. Let's continue. So the beginning is kind of just little reactions from creators from last year.
The most disliked video in history.
If you didn't notice... Okay, Ethan's on here.
The most disliked.
That is so awkward to watch.
Ethan's on there, right?
Mm.
Ethan.
YouTube Rewind.
And then they put this guy. His name is Ricegum. Right after Ethan. Now, I don't know if YouTube maybe did it on purpose, but Ethan hates Ricegum. Like, really. I mean, I don't want to say he hates, but he's just like he doesn't like him. And I think Ricegum also clowned Ethan and Hila before. So what's funny is that they put them together in the same video right after each other, which is pretty crazy. So let's continue watching.
2018, the most disliked video in the history of YouTube.
So Shane Dawson is number 10, most liked video. Some Russian video channel, number 9, 2 million views. Or 2 million likes. Animation, 2.3 million likes. James Charles, the, what is it called when he showed his receipts? Had 2.4 million views when he outed Jeffree Star. Remember that? Seth Everman, I'd never heard of this guy. How to create Billie Eilish's Bad Guy. I guess he covered the song or how to make it. Nilson Isaias Papinho Official. So this guy is what, Portuguese? Or Brazilian? And I guess making slime. Black Griffin, number 4. Whiter Sun Nunes. PewDiePie. Marcia and Felix wedding. 4.7 million views. That was a pretty good video. And the number 1 video, most liked video this year was Mr. Beast. Then I guess we go into most liked music video. T-Series, Vaste. J-Hoop, Daddy Yankee. Little Dicky. I don't know about that. Ariana Grande. Lil Nas. Billie Eilish. Blackpink. BTS. Shawn Mendes and Camila Cabello. And number 1. The most liked dance videos. Gallon Hooks, Team Knock, 1 Million Dance Studio. Never heard of these channels. Chapkiss Dance. And Gaming. The most viewed video games. So Roblox. Garena Free Fire? Never heard of that. Grand Theft Auto, of course. Fortnite. And obviously, number 1, Minecraft. The most liked beauty videos. Anissa. Jeffree Star. Kylie Jenner. Shane Dawson with collaboration with Jeffree Star, and then James Charles makeup tutorial in Spanish. And then so breakout creators, so they just came out this year and they got like 1.8 million subs. Janelle Eliana, Noah Schnapp, Magnet World.
Isn't he on Stranger Things?
That guy? I don't know.
Noah?
I don't know.
It looks like it.
I've never seen Stranger Things.
Oh, that's right.
Never seen it in my life. So this guy, what is it? Paik's Cuisine, South Korea. They made their first upload in June 10th, and they already have 2.9 million subs. Workman, South Korea. And Loud, which is a Brazilian, I guess, channel. Most viewed, Azilan, Fishers, Laserbeam, Mr. Beast, Dude Perfect, David Dobrik, Jelly, Pencilmation, Felipe Neto, and PewDiePie, of course, number one. First Thai creator. Babadoon became the largest Spanish-speaking channel. Aya, female artist in France. Okay, so this is where I find it kind of controversial. Okay, this girl, Noor Stars. Okay. The first Middle Eastern creator. So what do you say about Ela? She's Middle Eastern and she's a creator with the H3 podcast and the H3 channel or the H3 channel. So she doesn't count or what?
I think what they mean is like Middle Eastern in Middle East.
In the Middle East, but
In
she is
Middle
from the
East.
Middle East.
She's from the Middle East, but she's
American?
here in LA. Yeah.
You're American, Ela.
Well, yeah, she came in on the scooter. What do they call their scooter? The
what do you call it? The Gatsby.
yeah. I think that's what they mean. You count, Ela.
Kyrgyzstan, first education channel to pass 10 million scrubs. Alta, whatever. T-Series, the first channel to hit 100 million subscribers. The first company to hit 100 million subscribers. First European channel to hit 10 million. Rosalia, past 1 billion views. Enos hit 10 million. BTS, biggest 24-hour debut. And that's the end of the video. But see, what sucks about this is that there are more genres in YouTube. Why didn't they feature any other genre?
It's like they repeated.
Yeah, it's like they didn't want to show everything on YouTube. Like, for example, podcasts.
Where were we?
Where are we in this video? No, I'm just kidding. Podcasts. Like, for example, Joe Rogan has the number one podcast. Why wasn't that featured on here? Or why wasn't the H3 podcast featured on here? Why wasn't any of those large comedians that have a podcast? Like, for example, Tiger Belly, like, what's his face?
Maybe what they did was they took like, how can I say it? Like they took a poll without people knowing about what is
they're gonna
most
feature.
watched.
Like, if you think about it, like the Joe Rogan podcast, he has videos that are watched like millions and millions of views, millions of likes, thousands of people commenting, but they don't show it. And maybe they're ashamed. I don't know. And then, they have other genres too.
Maybe it's the content too. So like what they put out. If it's, let's say,
Racy.
racist or derogatory or
Mm-hmm.
things that are like really political,
Yeah.
like, they're not gonna want to bring anybody. Not
But
to
still,
say
I
that-
mean, but those are creators, and they should be under their own genre. There's other podcasts that don't show stuff like that. You know what I mean?
agree.
And so yeah, that's kind of messed up. They didn't show everything on here. They didn't. They only made certain tiers and stuff like that. I don't know. It's kind of messed up. But whatever. Whatever. That was YouTube Rewind. That was our thoughts. I thought it was trash. I didn't like it. I felt like a lot of stuff was missing. That they only featured stuff that like maybe kids watched, not
Or
adults.
teenagers.
Yeah. All right, next topic. So if you guys didn't know, Juice WRLD, I don't really know this rapper. I just heard it today. Juice WRLD died today, and he died at the airport. Well, he didn't die at the airport, but what happened is that he was going through the airport and he had a seizure. And they took him from the airport to the hospital, Chicago area hospital, and that's when he died. So they don't really have any reason. I mean, they know the reason that he died because of a seizure, but they don't know whether he had was like maybe he had some medical issues prior,
Or maybe he
or
took
maybe
a
he had
drug and
that messed up his brain.
made him have a seizure.
Because there's sometimes where people take antibiotics, and
They're allergic.
they're allergic and they develop seizures, they get fevers, and they die. Just like this, it's just like the flu. Like the kid that died on the border like a few days ago. He was what, 17 or 16? And he had the flu, but he had such a high fever he was getting seizures. And then he was getting seizures inside the cell. And they didn't send him to the hospital or anything. And he passed away in the cell from seizures. So he like got a seizure and he fell over and he fell near the toilet and then he just died.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
How sad. And like he's in protective custody.
Mm-hmm.
And
yet he's dead.
And then he died. That's so sad.
I know. All right, and another news. Carrol Spinney? Or Carrol Spinney? Spiney? I didn't know he was behind the whole characters.
I didn't know either.
But I used to watch him almost every day on Channel 28, Sesame Street. And I never knew a man behind the characters, and I'm kind of actually really sad that he's gone. Because, me growing up as a kid, I do remember Grouch or Oscar. I do remember Big Bird. And, it touched a very special place in my heart. And now that he's gone, I feel bad that I never knew who was behind those puppeteers until today. But thank you so much for making us laugh and making us learn as kids. We appreciate it, and you certainly will not be forgotten. So thank you, Mr. Carrol Spinney. He died age 85. So he had dystonia. What is dystonia? That's something I've never heard of. Dystonia is a neurological movement disorder syndrome in which sustained or repetitive muscle contractions result in twisting and repetitive movements of abnormal fixed postures. The movements may resemble a tremor. Dystonia often intensified or exacerbated by physical activity. Symptoms may progress into adjacent muscles. That's crazy.
So basically, his body was like mangled, like twisted.
Yeah.
So.
That sucks. And I mean, and I can imagine how it feels. You know how you get a cramp? So just imagine a cramp all over throughout your whole body. And you're just stuck in that position. Imagine. Oh, man. Horrible way to go. But anyways, thank you so much for all the joy that you brought us. All right. Now to the funny stuff. So, I don't know if you guys ever seen this video or this thing. This is off security cameras in a store. This guy literally digs in his butt and then whips it out and he smells it.
You can't even watch. It's disgusting. And he's picking out something from his finger. Do you see that?
Yeah. I imagine he probably got a little nugget.
Oh, a little dingleberry.
And you know what? Some of these people don't use... I mean, we're bidet users ourselves. So I can imagine that these people don't even use bidets. So you know he has some chocolate on his nail.
Oh.
If you know what I mean. Oh my God.
And you know what the sad part is that they didn't catch the rest of the video. He probably wiped it on the
something
pants.
else. But see, I think on the original video, they do show that he keeps digging in there. On the original one.
Really?
Yeah.
That's gross.
Man shares date's bathroom and is told to clean it. You should clean it for her. Show those future husband skills.
Oh, that is disgusting. Why is there Chick-fil-A in the bathroom?
Wait, there's Chick-fil-A in there?
That looks like it's a Chick-fil-A box.
No way. Why is there a cup with drink? Who would drink something out in the toilet?
You see the dookie in the front? Ugh.
Good eye, babe.
It's gross.
Oh, man. What? You don't bring my check, autograph the table with ketchup. Stupid. You know, they do have towels. They could just wipe it up. San Francisco drunk Santa peeing while animals shits on the sidewalk. Oh, man. All right, and the last one of the night is this guy right here. Now, I don't know if you guys ever seen it, but there are countless times where you see guys on motorcycles. I used to own one. And I know that revving the motor while you're, passing by other motorists is a good deterrent. So, or not deterrent, but to let them know that you're there. But then there's some people that do the revving and revving and revving and revving just to show off. And you'll see those guys in the middle of the street like... So that's what this guy reminds me of. And I think he deserves what he got. So let's take a look at this little video. Oh, dude. That's what he gets. Let's watch from the beginning. Big size. He's probably gonna, dude, you could have made me break it. All right, guys. So that's gonna be it for tonight's episode. That's it. That's it. So, anything else to add, my beautiful Jerry?
No, I think that's it.
Well, we hope Jerry feels better. So everybody, send her your good wishes to her. And yeah, that's gonna be it for tonight's podcast. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and like the podcast if you like it. Comment whatever made you laugh or whatever ticked you off. I love reading comments, so just leave them there. What else? We're trying to get our stuff on Spotify, but we'll see how that's going to work out. I don't know if that's going to happen. It already seems pretty difficult. So, again, thank you guys for watching. We'll catch you guys on the next podcast. Peace! Come on, baby, dance. Well, I know you feel good. All right, guys, have a good night.